Shalom, everybody. God bless you. This is Major One here, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri. Just quicker, just want to give an update about what happened today in the court of Malawi. As you may be aware that my wife and I left South Africa on grounds that we actually thought the persecution that we were facing in South Africa, being arrested on issues that were unfounded. Not only that, we survived several death threats and attempts by various assassins, which we believe they were linked to some government officials, more especially the investigating officers who were actually investigating us. That tells you that we wouldn't, clear our names if we would have been killed. So we decided to come back home here in Malawi, and we handed over ourselves to the courts in Malawi here, to our law enforcement, because it was not an issue of running away from the justice system. So we're in the courts now. So today we were in the courts of Malawi, and South African government officials were here. It was so heartbreaking to see what happened today. Unbelievable. The South African government officials, called the witnesses who have come to Malawi, I want you to see what God can do. Brought in what is known as the evidence from one of the world's biggest consulting firm, known as the KPMG. Amazing. It was a huge document, and they dropped it before the judge in Malawi and said, this evidence from the world's biggest audit firms, KPMG, that states how the Bushiris took money from people. But when we open that document, it actually says Prophet Shepherd Bushiri and his wife never benefited from any money that was stolen or taken by the Rising Estate. What is the Rising Estate? The Rising Estate was one of the forex traders that actually came in our church and took money from our members to say they would trade it for them, over 106 million rands. And they never gave back the money to our people. What did we do? My wife and I took over $5 million at that period, which in today's current value, it must be over 90 million rands. And we began to pay our members because we didn't want our members to be victims. What did South African government do? They come and arrest me and my wife. Yet, my wife and I had opened a case against the Rising Estate for stealing money from our members. So we decided to pay money the victims in our church, and then we to claim back our money from Rising Estate. But what does the South African government do? They arrest me, they arrest my wife, and gave us a name of the 106 million. Not Rising Estate. The whole world knows me and my wife stole 106 million rands from people. And they never told the world that actually we took our money, over 90 million, and paid off those people. You see how wicked people are? This is crazy. Today, the on-audit report shows my wife and I never took any money at our personal capacity. And who did they sue? They sue us at our personal capacities. Is this justice? Doesn't this justify of the unfair treatment we were suffering in South Africa, and we would suffer if we would be there? Waking up in the morning just accusing innocent people who are actually helping their members, paying them off money. And then he brings names today in the court that actually are not witnesses in the actual case. To say these are people lying to the court, and he agreed. Eventually, the state witness of South Africa agreed that, oh yes, these names are not there. For what reason? Yesterday, another drama happened in the court. 21, instances where they actually proved that they tampered and doctored the documents. They were exposed yesterday on 21 areas. They were tampering it to actually suit their narrative. This is unacceptable. Is it because we are men of God? And honesty, really? But understand this. If South Africans, government officials are human, this message will haunt them. It will haunt them forever. If they are human, let them apologize, at least on this name that we stole money from South Africa at our personal capacity. At least that they must create. We don't have to use courts for them to compensate us and clear our names. We're still in the courts. We're continuing the courts. But I'm just commenting only on what happened today in the court. I'm not going to comment on other things because I don't want to actually interrupt the cases that are there that we have not heard in the courts, even on the judgment which the judges will actually decide at the end of the day. But I'm just talking about what happened in the court today. What happened in the court today. That's it. I'm not going to comment any other things I want. But I just want to say, it is so heartbreaking. As a man of God, I've forgiven the actions. But I hope, if they're humans, they will apologize over such behavior. We're here to expose more things tomorrow in the court and show them that actually they did all these things because I'm a foreigner. I was a foreigner in South Africa, and also that my ministry was growing too big. And this was part of xenophobic jealousy